Attention, this is Citadel Station Bay Control, Dock Module 126. Please remain where you are. Lieutenant Dahlgren will arrive shortly to meet you. That is all.
I don't like the sound of that. If they think we caused the explosion... Uh-oh. Here comes the welcoming party. They may not know what happened, so don't blow it.
I'm Lieutenant Gren, Telos Security Force. I'm under orders to take you into custody in regards to the destruction of the Paragas mining facility. That as it may be, the circumstances of your arrival are suspect at best. Due to the nature of the investigation, I have no specific timetable to offer you. In the meantime, your ship and any droids will have to be given over for safekeeping. Yes, that includes you. You are a droid, so you will be detained. In addition, we will have to take your personal arms and armor until the completion of our inquiry. You are the only witnesses of the mining facility's destruction. Thus, it is necessary for us to keep you under surveillance until we have a better idea of what happened. Look around you. Even if you managed to overcome all of us, Bay Control could simply open the MagCon field and shoot you into space. So, let's not do this the hard way. Given your position, it would be a good idea if you took a more accommodating tone. My men will relieve you of your arms and armor. Follow me.
Tell me I'm not going to jail again.
You will be held here briefly. Living quarters are being arranged for you and your companions as we speak. Someone will return shortly to escort you to an apartment in Residential Module 082. As I said, this is only temporary while other arrangements are made. I'm sorry, but you'll just have to bear with us until then. I've many matters to tend to. Your questions will have to wait.
Well, we might be here for a while. Might as well get comfortable.
Someone is coming. So this is the last of the Jedi. I must admit I'm a little disappointed. Doubtful, though at least it appears you have some spirit. The Exchange has a bounty on Jedi, you know. You're worth quite a bit of money.
The Exchange, huh? I'm pretty sure some two-bit pistol jockey like yourself isn't one of them.
Hey? I'm more than skilled enough to work for the Exchange.
You bounty hunters couldn't even win a fair fight. You're the cheapest, most worthless mercenary scum in the galaxy. I'd hire a Mandalorian over your filth in a second.
No Mandalorian could match my skills. No Mandalorian could have been clever enough to infiltrate this station, taken the identity of one of the guards, then...
Then what? Overloaded our force cage fields and made it look like an accident? You probably don't even have the guts to fight me. Pathetic.
Don't think overloading your cages had not occurred to me. You're wanted alive, but I doubt anyone will care as long as I bring them your corpse. Come, Jedi. It is time to die.
Hey, leave her alone. You want to fight? Then try me, if you've got the guts.
You have goaded me once, and you shall not do so twice. But I shall dispose of all of you eventually, and an old woman, a fool, and a broken Jedi are no match to my skills.
The security cameras are... What? What's going on here?
Man down! Quick! Call a medic!
All right, Jedi. I want you to back up slowly. Hands in front of you. Into the force cage. Cooperate, and we won't have to gun you down.
Come on, Lieutenant. They've already killed... who is that? Is that Batu Rem?
Rem's no assassin.
Batu Rem is on leave. He shouldn't even be on the station. This man isn't him. We've arranged for an apartment in residential module 082. You'll stay there under house arrest until our investigation of the Paragus matter is complete. You'll be under TSF protection. I'll personally clear any visitors to your quarters, and we'll investigate this incident to the best of our ability. Officer, get Lieutenant Yima a report of this incident. She'll look into this. The rest of you come with me. We'll escort you to the apartment in 082 immediately. These will serve as your quarters for the duration of your house arrest. 2 officers will be stationed outside at all times. Again, I'll clear any visitors. There won't be another incident.
But just to be on the safe side, why don't you leave us a blaster or two?
Let's go.
This isn't good. We've got to get off this station. What do you think the TSF is going to find at Paragus? That could bring the Sith... You know what? Forget it. As long as we're trapped here, it doesn't matter.
We cannot stay in any one place too long, but our path has brought us here for a reason. I must meditate on this. In the meantime, we should rest.
Yeah, you go ahead and meditate. As for me, I could use some sleep.
Excuse me, you have a caller. Moza, representing the Ithorian planet restoration interests on Telos. Lieutenant Gren's cleared him if you'd like to speak with him. He says he wishes to speak with you on behalf of Chodo Habat. That's all he will say. Very well. I'll let him in now.
Papuilta, Truthblad Fandibu Gelfa, Sidan Gelfa Badinugan Gelfa, Linda Truthda, Sidan Gelfa Badinugan Gelfa, Linda Truthda. Ventundas, Hoi Sidan Gelfa, Papuilta, Guden Truthblad Papuilta, Truthblad Fandibu Gelfa. Guden Truthblad Fandibu Gelfa, Hoi Sidan Gelfa Badinugan Gelfa, Papuilta.
Perhaps Chodahabat should turn his eyes to his own people, if they truly suffer so.
Now for the Tufta, and keep me on Gorupio. Guden Truthblad Papuilta, Truthblad Fandibu Gelfa. Sidan Gelfa Badinugan Gelfa, Linda Truthda.
Now perhaps we will be able to rest uninterrupted. Yes? Have you come with questions?
Good day. I am B4D4, Administrative Assistant for Zerka Corporation's Citadel Station branch. I am attempting to connect you with Executive Officer Jana Lorso. May I put you through? I am sorry, but I do not know. I am only her Administrative Assistant. May I put you through? Thank you. I will connect you now. Good day.
Thank you for accepting my call. As my assistant no doubt informed you, I am Jana Lorso. I understand that you were approached by an Ithorian earlier. Doubtless he tried to obtain your help, attempting to purchase it with imposed guilt and veiled threats. Oh, and I suppose he didn't mention the exchange, helping you with any problems here? In other words, the Ithorians won't lead the exchange to you if you work with them. Well, no matter. My apologies. I never intended to waste your time discussing Ithorians. I believe you're a person of influence, someone I'd like on my side, rather than aiding the Ithorians, whose quasi-mysticism and bumbling foolishness is standing in the way of progress and profit. I'm not asking for your help, though. I'm offering you a job. Work for Zerka and be handsomely rewarded. You'd be helping yourself. If you're interested, please visit our offices here in Residential 082. B44 will know what to do when you arrive. Their plans for the restoration of Telos are aimless and meandering. Restore the sacred natural beauty of Telos, they say. Just what does that mean? How does that apply to natural resource development and consumption? The proper planning of urban sectors, resorts and tourism? It doesn't. The Ithorians are spending billions of Republic credits on a plan with no defined profit. If it continues, they'll drive the Republic into irreparable debt and have nothing to show for it but a few meadows and a weather generator the size of a small continent. I'd rather discuss that in person. I'll be more than happy to answer any and all questions when you visit our offices. Excellent. Good luck with that messy investigation, and I hope to see you shortly.
We should get back to bed. Whenever they decide to release us, we should get going immediately. Explain something to me.
I do not have the years required, nor the desire to indulge you.
If she served in the war, well, Jedi are supposed to be tough, capable.
Yes, and what are they without the Force? Take the greatest Jedi Knight, strip away the Force, and what remains? They rely on it, depend on it more than they know. Watch as one tries to hold a blaster, as they try to hold a lightsaber, and you will see nothing more than a woman, or a man, a child.
But to lose so much, I guess I didn't realize how much they relied on it.
Do not be surprised. In many ways, even you are more capable than a Jedi. You could survive where they could not simply because you do not hear the Force as they do. It is irony of a sort, and it is why I tolerate your presence now.
But such a loss of ability. For a Jedi, it seems so extreme.
She has been gone from war some time. It is conflict that strengthens us, and isolation that weakens us, erodes us. Add to that she turned away from war, did all that she could to forget it, and the last piece clicks into place. But we have spoken enough of this, and we do her a disservice by not speaking of this while she is present.
I've come to inform you that the Telosian government has completed its inspection of what's left of the Paragus facility. It appears that the Harbinger had indeed been present, though it was gone when our ships arrived and was responsible for the station's destruction. Logs recovered from the facility's wreckage indicated that the miners perished as a result of sabotage, which began while you and your companions were either incapacitated or incarcerated. As such, you are to be released from house arrest. However, the Republic is sending its own ship. They have insisted that you remain on station for the duration of their search. The sojourn is already en route, likely not more than a few standard days. Feel free to use these quarters during your stay. The vessel's IND is complete. Please visit the TSF station and entertainment module 081 to complete the necessary paperwork at the front desk. The Ebon Hawk should be transferred from the impound docks by the time you're free to leave. After filling out the paperwork, it'll be transferred with your ship along with your confiscated weapons and armor.
Well, now what? We can't just stick around. We need to find a way off this station. Whether it's the Ebon Hawk or some other ship. We could hit Nar Shaddaa, maybe. If you've got people coming after you, it's where you go to get lost in the crowd. Look, this place is a waste. If Telos wasn't doomed before Paragus blew, it is now. Even more so if your friends from Paragus come calling. Because it depends on Citadel Station, and the Citadel depends on Paragian fuel and the Republic's senators. The Citadel's fuel source went up with the mining facility. And the bickering senators? Not something worth counting on. Look, I know we've been through some rough times so far, but you need to stop letting it get to you. Easy. I'm just pointing it out. And if I notice, others are going to. If you think Jedi are unpopular, think of the reception a fallen Jedi will get. Alright, what did you want to know? Alright, but I'm out of credits, so it's Republic Senate rules. Something up? Alright, but I'm out of credit. Something up?
Yes? Have you come with questions? Very well. What is it that drives you? I confess its nature eludes me as well, but the bond is strong and its roots run deep. It seems that at times of stress and pain, if they catch us unawares, then the pain is transmitted between us. When battle is upon us, I suspect our minds are prepared enough to shield each other from the pain. I think we shall not have a repeat incident of what happened at Paragus. It seems the Force flows easily between us. When one of us manipulates the Force to heal or strengthen ourselves, the other is aided as well. A powerful technique indeed, though, as we have noticed, it has its drawbacks. Very well. What is it that drives you? Indeed. A Jedi tool and a Sith weapon. And why do you need such a thing? Then listen to me. There is much weight, much craving attached to such a tiny thing of light. A lightsaber, any weapon, only achieves worth in how it is wielded, in the effort, in the struggle of one who holds it. Such a weapon does not make a Jedi or a Sith, and at times it makes them much, much less than they are. The knowledge has already been imparted to you. Upon our journey, the pieces shall fall into place. Very well. What is it that drives you? The Jedi practice many forms, many styles of lightsaber combat. It is good to know them, but not to rely on them. You may have already felt the Shicho, the simplest of the forms, return to you as your skill and perceptions have returned. Others may come with time, with experience. Very well. Very well. Of which did you wish instruction? Very well. Ask, and I will answer.
The war has really inflated prices here in the Outer Rim. Medical supplies are in short supply and high demand.
Zerka's mercenaries are getting out of hand, and they're too much for the TSF to handle. We need Republic troops to restore order.
The war has really inflated prices here in the Outer...
Zerka's mercenaries are getting out of hand, and they're too much for the TSF to handle. We need Republic troops to restore...
Tonoranga Manakan, Ipo Inshawa, Tonos Imaragith, Wanarakorachi Drumka sa Inchobin Sasha, Tosimana Rachata, Tonos Imaragith. In Wamagro, May Rangana Noruta, Taranamo Sibu and Dasarans, Krema Sunkun Ratunga, Machabi Doko, Tonoranga Manachu.
Zerka's mercenaries are getting out of hand, and...
The war has really inflated prices here in the Outer Rim. Medical supplies are in short supply and high demand.
Hey, what are you doing in my apartment? You think I'm just going to let you get away with this? Yes, I will. I'm not going to let you push me around in my own place. Now get out of here before I get the TSF to throw you in jail. Why not? You didn't seem to have a problem taking everything else. What? You are crazy!
Fallen. Are psychotic urges all that drives you?
I don't know what even came over me. 1 second we were just standing there talking, and then...
I am not speaking to you, fool. Be silent. Oh, I grow weary of this. Perhaps time will allow my words to take root if your common sense will not permit it.
Tu nici mangia iumarilor de wata, no san. Dovrei kun mwili wosa slima pogwanga samoana mucha. Kavadumpa munsuru kuplaliyawa, bo bagaragawanda, tonghite mosi jochia yumbali. Kawana bota yuntatanga kinamadura. Jikono tai yun palawalit ba siya makaranwa ni Mitsune kung nihon kakato chico pumalia bista hetakawata rakaw dahupa bosa kurata go jujuto kavadumpa munsuro kuplaliya watakratungji mularayi mulakriti muliwrawa iberendia tia Vishnu nunca se
Sobojut sama petom. Dosokanki. Jisomara neshins.
That door can't be opened from there. Is there something I can do for you today?
The war has really inflated prices here in the Outer Rim. Medical supplies are in short supply and high demand. The war has really inflated prices here in the Outer Rim. Medical
Good day. I am B4D4, Administrative Assistant for Zerka Corporation's Citadel Station branch. How may I help you? Zerka Corporation has operations on many systems, providing everything from medical supplies to starship weapons systems. Here on Telos, Zerka Corporation is involved in the restoration project, which Zerka hopes will serve as a model for future operations of this nature. Good day. I am B4. How may I? Of course. She has been expecting you. You will find her through the door and down the hall on the right.
I hear Asgul's been paying mercenaries to go to Dantooine. Can't figure out why anyone would need mercenaries for a planet full of farmers. I hear Asgul's been paying mercenaries to go to Dantooine. Can't figure out why anyone would need mercenaries for a planet full of...
I'm glad that Zerka put a capable woman in charge of the project. I've got every faith she'll do things right.
Lorso isn't the most popular executive I've worked under, but I'll say one thing. She gets the job done.
I hear Asgul's been paying mercenaries to go to Dantooine. Can't figure out why anyone would need mercenaries for a planet full of farmers.
I knew you'd come eventually. I'm confident that we will be able to reach a working agreement satisfactory to both you and I. But where are my manners? On behalf of Zerka Corporation, I would like to be the first to welcome you to Telos. Our primary concern on Citadel Station is the restoration of Telos' surface. The Republic is eager to revitalize Telos as a benchmark for other such efforts in other systems. While a generous amount of credits has been budgeted to Telos, the bumbling of Chodo Habat and his Ithorians has squandered away much of these resources. For a project of this size, judicious planning and thrifty spending of resources is a necessity, something Habat fails to understand. Nonetheless, Zerka remains optimistic. There are many jobs we need assistance with. For someone with your experience, you would be well compensated. Zerka has been managing the restoration project without the assistance of a droid for some time now. Habat has commandeered the new droid intelligence that was to be delivered to the station. I'd like for you to meet the shipment at Dock Module 126, Shuttle Bay 2, and bring the droid back here before the Ithorians foul things up again. Don't worry. Zerka wouldn't expect you to work unpaid and won't subject you to veiled threats and coercion like Habat. For your help in this matter, you will be paid the sum of 250 credits. You're right. 300 credits would be much more reasonable. Excellent. I will secure credits for your payment immediately. Oh, and here. You might need this to get into the hangar. Welcome back. I can understand why you might be on their side, but believe me, you wouldn't be doing Telos any favors assisting those amateurs. Oh, sure. Habat's intentions are good enough, but good intentions won't restore Telos. His expensive policy of relocating biological specimens from Onderon without any planning will doom Telos in the end. I don't think Habat even realizes that at their current pace, they will run out of funding before even half of the restoration zones are up and running. Zerka plans to use some of the planet's own resources to help fund the restoration. These extra funds will greatly improve the project in the long run. Habat, on the other hand, can't see beyond his own selfish concerns. We've discovered that the surface of Telos is covered with military facilities that were either destroyed or abandoned during the Sith attack. Salvaged raw materials from these sites can either be reprocessed and put back into service, or resold to help fund the project.
Only authorized Zerka personnel are allowed beyond this point.
Only authorized Zerka personnel are allowed beyond this point.
Good day, I am B. How may I?
Chinjiboa! Banak! Gumasone! Dakosha!
Can't be opened from there. Is there something I can do for you today?
The war has really inflated prices here in the Outer Rim. Medical supplies are in short supply and high demand.
Sidan Gelfa. Sidan Gelfa Inugan Gelfa Linda Trufta. Rengundas. Sidan Gelfa. Pabuelta. Tudun Trufta. Pabuelta. Sidan Gelfa. Sidan Gelfa Badin. Tudun Trufta. Sidan Gelfa Badinugan Gelfa Linda Trufta. Sidan Gelfa Badinugan Gelfa Linda Trufta. Pabuelta. Rengundas. Sidan Gelfa. Tudun Trufta. Pabuelta. Tudun Trufta. Pabuelta. Trufta Nibu Gelfa. Rengundas. Hoisi sidan gelfa vanino. Sidan gelfa vanino van gelfa. Linda Trusta. Turi Trustlava. Papuelta. Trustlav vannivo. Linda Trust. Ufta gelkli. Turi Trustlava. Papuelta. Turi Trustlava. Vannivo gelfa. Hoisidan gelfa. Renpundas. Hoisidan. Sidan gelfa vanino van gelfa. Linda. Sidan gelfa vanino van gelfa. Vannivo gelfa. Papuelta. Linda Trust. Sidan gelfa vanino van gelfa. Linda Trust. Hoisidan gelfa. Ivan Rebut. Sidan gelfa vanino van gelfa. Linda Trust. Turi Trustlava. Sidan gelfa vanino. Sidan gelfa vanino van gelfa. Linda Trusta. Renpundas. Hoisidan gelfa. Turi Trustlava. Papuelta. Sidan gelfa vanino. Sidan gelfa. Renpundas. Hois.
The war has really inflated prices here in the Outer Rim. Medical supplies are in short supply and high demand. The war has really inflated prices here in the Outer Rim. Medical supplies are in short supply and high demand.
Hello there, and greetings from Isis and Onderon. I'm a diplomat from Queen Talia on Onderon. My stay was supposed to have been shorter, but the contract disputes over the restoration project have prolonged it. The Ithorians negotiated the export of flora and fauna from Onderon, but with their disagreements with Zerka, the status of our arrangement is in the air.
Something up?
Dosokanki. Jiso maranesh insando krapa moletek. Marawan. Dakosha ni chotolo. Punta chakorzo wam.
That door can't be opened from there.
The TSF isn't cut out to handle all the problems on Citadel Station right now. We need Republic assistance.
Mababe want to susintu mukarata. Tu esfrektonatada beer mabar choktonoranga manakan. Ipoinshua. In Wamagro. May rangana noluta. In Wamagro. May rangana noluta. Sibu and Dasarans, Kramer Sunkun Ratungala, Chawi, in Wamagro, May Rangana Noluta, Machabi Doko, Donaranga Mana.
That didn't look like an accident to me or my associate here. It looked like you wanted to make a fool of him. Not even an apology. That won't do at all. This Sulluston here had a few things to say about us that we didn't take to so well. We're just trying to work out our differences. That was the plan, Chief. Now why don't you run along? This doesn't involve you.
A Republic ship was supposed to have arrived to take control of the situation here. I hope it's not too late. The problems are becoming too much for the TSF to handle.
The war has really inflated prices here in the Outer Rim. Medical supplies are in short supply and high demand.
Something up?
Kring lorcha wata chortungi chiwi we wata wama. Kinchu sa chiking. Gavadumpa munsuru kupla liya. Kawana bota yuntatanga kinamatura. Tonghite mosi. Gavadumpa munsuru kupla liya. Gavadumpa munsuru kupla liya wa. Bo bagaragawanda ya. Kawana bota. Tonghite mosi jochia. Kawana bota yuntatanga kina. Tonghite mosi jochia. Kawana bota yuntatanga kinama. Dovrei kun mwili wosa slip. Kavadumpa munsuru kuplaliyawa, bo bagaragawanda. Kavadumpa munsuru kuplali kau tong. Dovrei kun milivuosa. Ento mes mi paju, watamincha, yokolo undoado. Onta chiwita in. Do. Kavadumpa munsuru kuplaliyawa. Onta. Entonces... Entonces mi paju, watamincha, yokolun... Kavadumpa mun... Kavadumpa mun...
You have grown strong. Be warned, the highest of mysteries cannot be found by falling to the dark side. It is a quick path, and often a short one. But I sense a disquiet in you, an unrest. Such things will erode your strength. They sense the trappings of power and decision upon you. Their lives are static, trapped, and they see one who carries no such chains. Ah, then you have learnt nothing. From such small things, from such critical points, the universe and its masses may be moved. That is why you must be careful in all that you do, and in every choice you make. Aiding them gives you strength by taking on their challenges, but weakens them. If that is your choice, then use their dependency, feed upon it, until you have exhausted them. Then leave them. And I would view the ones you travel with much the same way. Ah, now you are learning. Do you know why those we meet display such weakness? As I said, their lives are static, untested. It is only through interaction, through decision and choice, through confrontation, physical or mental, that the force can grow within you. You have seen it. You have felt it within you as you have traveled with me. The growing anger, the rage, and the power it brings. Yet the power does not build without such struggle. Through small cruelties, greater ones are born. Ask, and I will answer.
Something up?
Kavadumpa munsuru kuplaliyawa, bo bagaragawanda yaitua ulwanjiuma. Hontachiwi do Kavadumpa munsuru ku honta Kavadum honta Kavadumpa Kavadumpa munsuru kuplaliyawa. Bo bagaragawanda yaitua. Kavadumpa munsuru kuplaliyawa.
Hey there! Care for a game of Pizzak? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm only here to relax and play. So, you game for a game? Sure thing. Just for fun, or shall we lay some credit down? If you insist. Well done. Care to play again?
Zerka's mercenaries are getting out of hand, and they're too much.
The war has really inflated prices here in the Outer Rim. Medical supplies.
Ah, so you must be the Jedi everyone's been whispering about. No more trouble with the TSF, I hope? Perhaps you don't know who I am? You haven't been on Citadel Station long, have you? Let me introduce myself. I'm Bennock, the man in charge of Lopak Slusk's protection. You do know who Lopak Slusk is, don't you? The two gentlemen with me are Matu and Nahata, Slusk's finest men. Other than me, of course.
Oh, leave the woman alone, Bennock. I bet she'd come out on top if you fought.
Now, look, sir, I meant no disrespect. You're probably Slusk's strongest woman.
It's your skin, Bennock. Just warning you, Slusk could easily replace you.
We were just leaving anyway. Come on.
Wise man. Hello there. Fresh blood at the cantina. Enjoy. Your drinks are on me. We should talk. Later. If you're asking me that, beautiful, you're better off not knowing. Tell you what. You just enjoy yourself, and if in the future we have business together, you can come back and we'll have a little chat.
Welcome to the Entertainment Module 081 Cantina. How can I assist you? We feature Citadel Station's most talented all-Bith band around the clock, as well as live Twi'lek dancers. You won't find any holograms here. Casual Pazak players should be able to find a friendly match in the game room. Or, if you're a bit more seasoned, we have daily tournaments with some of the best players in the Outer Rim. Cards too slow for you? Try your hand at Citadel Station's swoop track and see if you can challenge the all-time records. Last but not least, we feature only the finest cuisine and beverages from Ryloth to Coruscant.
I don't understand your problem with the Republic. It's not like Onderon hasn't benefited from joining.
It was one of the darkest days in our history. Talia sold Onderon to the Republic, and what did we receive in return? Nothing. In exchange for the blood of our soldiers, the prosperity of Iziz has been stripped to decorate dead planets like this.
Look, if it weren't for the Republic, you'd all be speaking Mandalorian by now.
And because we accepted the Republic's aid, we should be indentured to them forever?
You make it sound like the Republic turned Onderon into a prison colony.
Perhaps. Only that the Republic did not even conquer us. Our own betrayed us and allowed the Republic to take what it would.
It's always the same story. When things are going well, no one ever thanks the Republic. Oh, but when the problems start, that's always where the fingers are pointed first.
Well, if our treasury continues to be sapped for projects like this one, Onderon will be the next dead planet on the Outer Rim.
Zerka's mercenaries are getting out of hand, and they're too much...
The war has really inflated prices here in the Outer Rim. Medical supplies are in short supply and high demand.
Zerka's mercenaries are getting out of hand, and they're too much for the TSF to handle. We need Republic troops to restore order.
Is there something I can do for you? What's there to say? We're the only corporation with a branch on Citadel Station. Getting in early, as they say. If this whole Telos thing pans out, we could be in a great position. If Lorso doesn't screw it up, that is. Yeah, it's a long shot, considering the state of the Republic these days. Still, if it works out, the Republic may decide to start restoring other war-torn worlds. At least, that's what Zerka hopes. If we can integrate ourselves into the process, Zerka stands to make a tidy profit in the future. Quite a few ways. As part of the Republic contract rewarded for a planet like Telos, Zerka is allowed to use the planet's natural resources to help fund and support the project. On top of that, the Senate's easy to negotiate with. They're liberal with the amounts of credits they throw around, even with the Republic being in the shape it's in. And of course, new planets mean new markets for Zerka products. All in all, a very good arrangement for us. Gah, Jana Lorso. That woman's a... Look, forget it. She's my superior, and that's that. She'll screw up soon enough. Then I'll move in for the kill. That's not the point. This has nothing to do with whether she's a man, woman, Duros, or droid. She's got her hands in too many dirty little... Whoa, I think I've had a few too many drinks. I shouldn't be talking to you about this stuff. Just forget it.
Gavadumpa munsuru kuplaliyawa. Chone murlera. Tonkinge ba no jansaka nikaraska. Tanchanik. Kawanabota yuntatanga kinamatura. Kawanabota yuntatanga kinamatura. Gavadumpa munsuru kuplaliyawa. Dahupa bosa kurata go jujutu yoki hiata yambawa. Ta come tak blaia justing miki gongo beaste kun grabi la king. Kawana bota yuntatanga kinamatura. Tayaita ta bosananansata kavadumpa munsuru kuplaliyawa. Dahupa bosa kurata go jujutu yoki. Buchamchi yumabogra panka bolatachki sikiki bawan mitra janta yunto moskrun nandimi sunar krunta kanta ji picha kamulerakin bon soto ji lowa kwage bugra. Ento mesh mi paju, watamingcha. Da hupa, bossa. Tonino ba. Kavadumpa munsuru kuplaliyawa. Bo bagaragawa. Da hupa, bo sakurata, go jujutu yoki. Kawana bota yunta tanga kinamatura. Kawana bota yunta tanga kinamatura.
Jarumamba kondusoto. Donache rami. No sen megbe. Moros mas marana. Tono wisecha makaran. Mika sorcha kawan boto kamana. Hapkaran rundi ruota nonawi.
Ento mesh mi paju, watamingcha yo.
Sunaranga machotane, dota lutu. Padu krem so chiche no.
Tinor krelun, conferento kring.
Kavadumpe masuraku, popayi botenya, tache morota kam.
Rasha tugnolja jakta desa uba lia jetu furg. Manyagur king kunao, no ba mulira.
Honta nosaka, jita bedwana maticha, bane suka kran, jorka mata storch ban locha.
Manyagur king kunao, no ba mu.
Fereki mangra, tono. Chankita ne wambaliko.
Fallen.
That door can't be opened from there.
Joanna masoring ke chatutan.
Purnace niso pamaranga do risa vota. Go on a met. Sucha to la bace kamantuch. For انت سكريم صوتشي نور تهرم بيد شوك ونديدو Purnace niso pamaranga. Tono we search makaran. Mika sorcha kawan boto kamana.
Hello there. Fresh blood.
A Republic ship was supposed to have arrived to take control of the situation here. I hope it's not too late. The problems are...
Zerka's mercenaries are getting out of hand, and they're too much for the TSF to handle. We need Republic troops to restore order.
I hear the refugee problem on Nar Shaddaa is getting out of hand. I met someone who managed to escape. He didn't even want to talk about it.
Ranamo Sibu and Dasarans, Krema Sunkun Ratungala, Chawi Mo Jubu and Kosoracha.
Sidan kelfa vaninukan, tuffadan kelfa. Hoi sidan kelfa. Sidan kelfa vaninukan. Tun tufflafa, vanibu kelfa. Hoi sidan kelfa van. Tun tufflafa, vapuilta. Tufflafa vanibu. Sidan kelfa vaninu. Sidan Gelfa Inugan Gelfa.
I'm glad you're here. I'm the only man the TSF could spare, and frankly, I got a bad feeling about this.
Excuse me, Master, but it seems we have some additional visitors.
Time to take you down to size.
Let us end this.
Master, one of the assailants was carrying this. Actually, Master, it appears that it has a number of illegal modifications.
Sidan Gelfa Inugan Gelfa Linda Krufna.
I will trust your judgment, Master. Lead the way.
Rengundas, Horis.
I'm glad you're here.
Master.
Phew, I'm glad that's over. Still, death might have been preferable to the amount of paperwork I'm going to have to fill out for this.
I will trust your judgment. I don't understand. I was just told that I would be taken to the Ithorian compound. I was to be given to an Ithorian, Chodo Habat. How dreadful. In that case, I believe I shall accompany you.
Excellent. I see my faith in your abilities was well-founded. We'd like to get this droid into service as quickly as possible. Opo-chano?
Taranamo Sibu Indasarans, Krema Sunkun Ratungala, Donos Emaragith, Wanarakorachi Drumka Sa Inchobin Sasha, Dosimana Rachata, Moka Kamaranendos.
Greetings, Executive Lorso. How may I be of service?
Just plug into the mainframe and get to work.
Right away, Executive Lorso.
You may go, Chano. I'm sure you have many repairs to see to.
Taranamo Sibu Indasarans, Krema Sunkun Rat.
Now then, your payment. Here are the credits agreed upon. There is another task I would like you to perform for me. Do you doubt that I will uphold my part of our agreement? Don't worry. When my word is given, it will not be retracted. Now, on to business. You proved that you can handle yourself quite well in dealing with the retrieval of the droid intelligence. The next matter of business I would ask of you is much more delicate. When we first set up here on Citadel Station, the exchange was already quite well established. Lopax Slusk had more influence over business matters than the Telosian government. To ensure our success, we involved ourselves with the exchange. And now that we have a handle on the situation, we wish to unentangle ourselves from them. If you know anything about the exchange, then you know that they would not take this well. Slusk is loath to have his hands removed from any business on the station. So a more direct method will have to be taken. To put it plainly, I want you to kill Lopak Slusk. I realize it won't be an easy task, as Slusk keeps himself well protected. You would be well compensated for it. I have a feeling they won't just let you march into their offices. Luxa is Slusk's second. She spends little time in the exchange offices, though, preferring the cantina in the urban module. She might be able to set up an appointment. Good. I will be happy to continue our working relationship.
I have felt it too, my lord. A disturbance in the Force. It was difficult to make out, my lord. At first it was such a quiet thing. I did not notice it, but now I wonder as if it has always been there. I merely could not hear it before. The sound built so slowly, yet when you listen for it, you can make out the strains, even over the background life of the universe. Do you feel it is a... You are the darkness in which all life dies, my lord. All life exists to feed your power. And my life is yours. I beg you, please, let me die. Yes, this disturbance echoes through the Force. I can follow it to its source and bring it to you. I will leave at once, my lord.
Welcome back. I can understand why you might be on... Oh, I don't...
Yes? Have you come with questions? Then ask, and I will do my best to answer.
Only authorized Zerka personnel are allowed beyond this point.
Niso pamaranga do risa. Don't know with such a maka.
Hello there. Hand it over and let me take a look at it. I can't say I recognize it. It's good work, though. Whoever fixed it up knew what they were doing. It's certainly not mine, I can tell you that. Is that all? What a disappointment. Yes, what you were told is true. I can arrange meetings with Lopak Slusk, but you'd have to give me a good reason. Well, that's hardly reason enough. Tell you what, I heard about what you did down at the docks. I could use someone capable like yourself to do some work for me. Just consider it a little test. No? How disappointing. But don't worry. In addition to setting up a meeting with Slusk for you, I'll also pay you for services rendered. I'm a reasonable woman. Help me, and I'll help you. Good. Rejection is just one of the many things I don't take too kindly. I need to make a transaction with 2 bounty hunters that have recently arrived on Citadel Station. Very simple. Weapons for credits. I want you to go in my place as my representative. They're being very careful, and I'd rather not be bothered. Here, this case holds the weapons they'd like to purchase. I was not told the place of the meeting, only to go to the medical unit in Residential 082 and await a communication. In exchange for the weapons case, 500. You'll receive your cut from that amount. And I'll be waiting.
I heard that a crime syndicate has worked its way into the operation of Citadel Station.
The TSF isn't cut out to handle all the problems on Citadel Station right now. We need Republic assistance.
Welcome to Entertainment Module 081's TSF station. How may I be of assistance?
Do you really think it's a good idea to be working for the Exchange? I don't know anyone who's dealt with the Exchange and had it end well. You're right, of course. I just wish we could find our ship and get out of here.
Hello there, and greetings from Isis and Onderon.
Look, I didn't want to say anything, but you forced my hand. I've heard about the Force and what it does to people who can't control it, or themselves, and it shows in everything you do, and in your face. Look, all I'm saying is that there's a reason you're changing. That power is corrupting you. I can't help but feel it. All of us can. Whatever that witch is doing to you, she's dragging you down into whatever hole she crawled out of. Well, you're starting to get creases. Almost thought you were that old witch for a second.
Yes? Have you come with questions?
Welcome to Entertainment Module 08. I will call up the appropriate information now. One moment. Searching. One moment. I regret to inform you that the Ebon Hawk is gone. The TSF believes it was stolen and is currently investigating. It seems the Ebon Hawk was transferred to Telos' surface instead of an impound dock. However, both the requester and the point of delivery are unknown. In addition, the vessel is not showing up at any government-sanctioned landing site. I would conjecture that it has been stolen, and the TSF records have been illegally accessed and modified.
I knew it! That stupid T3 unit stole our ship. It's probably joyriding through the system right now, laughing at us, laughing at me.
That is unlikely. While your utility droid is not accounted for, numerous satellites track all incoming and outgoing vessels. There is no record of the Ebon Hawk leaving the system.
Wait, you're saying the ship's actually somewhere on Telos' surface? I don't understand. Telos' atmosphere is highly corrosive outside the shielded restoration zones. Where else could someone land safely?
I'm sorry. I'm afraid that's all the information I have for you. Of course, the quarters in Residential Module 082 will remain yours until the situation is resolved. Fortunately, your possessions were kept in the armory and were uncompromised. I will open the door for you so that you may retrieve them. You will find them in the security lockers. There is nothing I can do. I am sorry for what has happened, but the situation is beyond me. I cannot legally supply you with another vessel. I am not qualified to answer that question. However, it is unlikely that someone could steal a starship from under TSF observation without considerable backing. If your vessel has been stolen, there is a fair chance that the exchange possesses relevant information. I do not know what else to suggest, beyond waiting in your quarters for further word. There is nothing I can do. Not beyond investigating the matter and extending our offer of free room and board.
Something I can help you with? To be honest with you, I just don't know. We desperately rely on the fuel to keep Citadel Station running. If we can't find a new fuel source soon, we'll be in bad shape. There's enough fuel in the reserves to keep Citadel Station from falling out of orbit, and for managing the restoration project, but not much more than that. Absolutely. We need to find a new fuel service, sign contracts, make agreements. A soldier like me is not good at that sort of thing. Tell you what, you find fuel contracts for Citadel Station, and I'll be sure to pay you for it. Soldier's honor. I'll be waiting.
I've been waiting for my flight to Terrace for 5 years.
Kawana bota yuntatanga kinamatura.
Tonos Emeragith, Wanarakorachi Drum. Tonos Emeragith, Wanarakorachi Drumta. Tonos Emeragith.
Blackfan, Fidan Gelfa, Dufedan Gelfa.
Greetings, madame. My primary function is to provide information about Citadel Station, Telos, and a variety of other topics. Please feel free to direct any of your inquiries to me, and I will do my best to answer your questions. Citadel Station is devoted entirely to restoring the destroyed surface of Telos. It is under the control of the Telosian Council. The restoration project itself is funded by the Republic. Citadel Station is divided into many modules, each serving a specific purpose. You are currently in Dock Module 126, which connects by shuttle to Entertainment Module 081. From there, another shuttle will connect you to the nearest residential module, 082. Please feel free to direct any of your inquiries to me, and I will do my best to answer your questions. The surface of Telos was destroyed via orbital bombardment during the Jedi Civil War. It is now largely uninhabited, save for a few research stations run by workers and scientists who have clearance to be on the surface. For a variety of reasons, safety is the government's #1 concern. Also, there is a great concern towards the prevention of environmental contamination, the security of ruined military facilities, and other lesser issues. Please feel free.
This dock is off limits pending an ongoing TSF investigation. Move along. This dock is off limits pending an...
Seems like mercenaries are...
Be careful. I would not put too much trust in the exchange. Even if Luxa is not deceiving you, their dealings will unlikely be safe. It may be a good idea to prepare yourself for a confrontation.
Jenisha bilangi drawinch ifri melastrindosh. Kranashkiterun sabaratin ponso kuniki. Belech nunputsa kuniki karatanadra. Cheretilo soloktamera. Forcere belandash. With the news the filank produce. Belech nunputsa kuniki karatanadra.
Ragici sa. Tomasinto norokipa shakani.
Abeso narangada. Forcere belandash. With the news the filank to you naranidos.
Niso Pamaranga. Don't always search a maka.
Still in one piece? I heard something about a violent disturbance in the residential module. Nothing to do with you, I hope. Odd. Well, at least the transaction was successful. It was successful, wasn't it? Unfortunate. But they paid the price for trying to take advantage of the exchange. I've got some more work for you, if you're up for it. A matter of a rather sizable debt owed to the exchange. And you will. I just need you to perform this one last service for me. Getting right to the point. I like that. Oppo Chano, one of Circa's droid technicians, owes a sizable gambling debt from his last stay on Nar Shaddaa. We've been patient with him, but we can only let a debt go unpaid for so long. You'll find Chano in Unit B2, Residential 082. Tell him his time is up and we want those credits. Good. I knew I could count on you.
Tonos Imaragith, Wanarakora. Tonos Imaragith, Wanarakora. Tonoranga Manakan, Ipoincho. Taranamo Sibu and Dasarans, Krema Sunkun Ratungala. Taranamo Sibu and Dasarans, Krema Sunkun Rat. Loka Kamaran and Doso Ranweed.
Don't know we're such a...
You've returned. Did Chano cough up those credits? You killed him? And how do you expect us to be able to collect credits from a corpse? I see. Well, at the very least, we should be able to sell his equipment and possessions and regain our losses that way. Before you say anything, yes, I will arrange the meeting with Slusk that you desired. But first, I was wondering if you might listen to a proposition. A business proposition, given your obvious abilities. Let me ask you an honest question. This meeting with Slusk you want, it's because Lorso's fed up with him, right? I feel the same way about Slusk. And I think it's time someone solved the problem. I think that maybe our interests lie in the same direction. You really do get right to the point, don't you? I can get you into the exchange suites in Residential 082. They're west of the entrance. More than a few of the guards are in my pocket, so there shouldn't be too much resistance inside. When Slusk's out of the way, I'll clear up this bounty matter and get your ship back. Deal? We'll speak again then. Best of luck, beautiful.
but I don't show you as having an appointment. If you need one, they can be made through Luxa. At the cantina, most likely. Good day. That door can't be opened. Luxa? Well, let me open the door for you then.
I'm terribly sorry, but there must be some sort of mistake. I don't have a record of your appointment. Are you certain it was for today? Oh, of course. Let me, open the door for you, right away. There's a package here for pickup. There you are. Have a good day. Please don't kill me. I'm only doing my job.
What? What just happened? 1 minute we're just talking and then I just lost control. Next time, warn me. If you're out to kill someone, don't surprise me like that.
With pleasure.
Yes? Have you come with questions? I will silence this one.
More where that came from! Time to take you down
Slusk. I may have had a hand in this, yes?
More where that came from!
Well, that's all wrapped up. I've got to thank you for your help. Is that supposed to frighten me? Let me let you in on a little secret. Fried squid there isn't the best fighter. And if you think I'm gonna let Jana Lorso push me around, you're sadly mistaken. Oh, I don't know. Never did. But you won't need it where you're going. When you've come as far as I've come in the exchange, it isn't by overestimating your own abilities. Slusk's dead, but Godo's still my boss. I'm shipping you to Nar Shaddaa, Jedi.
This shall not stop us for long.
Time to even the odds.
I will silence this one. Fallen.
Maybe Nar Shaddaa isn't such a good idea after all. Did we just see what happened? The Exchange is one of the most powerful groups on the Smuggler's Moon. If this Goto wants you so badly, it'd probably be a good idea not to show up on his doorstep, wouldn't you say? Not to mention, I'm sure Lopak Slusk has friends on Nar Shaddaa that won't be happy to hear he's gone. Yeah, I just can't help getting into trouble when you're around. Yeah, you're right. We'll cross that bridge when we get to it. I hear you.
Yes.